Hello there, everybody, and welcome to, I guess you could say, a second new Let's Play, which is going to be Shadow Warrior, the reboot version of it. And this time it didn't slightly crash. Thank goodness for that. You could theoretically say this is like my third new Let's Play that's going on right now, because Cultic exists. And at this point in time, most likely everyone should just know already that, yes, I'm doing Bioshock Infinite. And we are once again recording back on PC. We're gonna be doing those a bit, so hang on to your britches. So for those that like my shooter content, I'll be using, of course, keyboard and mouse. Quite a bit, all things considered. All right, so Shadow Warrior reboot. My history with it is pretty tame, I guess. It's just like I bought it on PS4 long time ago. And I thought it was neat. I didn't care. That reminds me. I thought it was neat, but I didn't like. I beat it. I never platinumed it or anything like that. But I did beat it a couple times here and there. I always thought it was kind of just like a neat game, but one of those where it's like, I don't know how to put it. Like, there's just very specific things, I guess, that we'll play on normal, because I don't trust myself. Not gonna lie. The fuck? Those just came with it? I don't remember that. Wait, melee weapon steering. I don't know what that does. There was something that I wanted to change. It was that for one. Aha! There it is. So, there's this... Okay. I've played Shadow Warrior quite a bit, but there's things I didn't actually know that you could theoretically change to make the game slightly better. And, oh god, I need to talk about a lot of the stuff that not really prevented me from playing the game, but just like, back when I first played it, I thought it was like the weirdest thing. You know? There was like this weird air of like, this game is just... I can't tell if it's supposed to be dog shit or what. No, like, I never hated the game. It always felt like it was a good game. And it is a good game. This is a great game, actually. Arguably, this is a great goddamn game. Hell, I'd probably say it's probably better on PC anyway. But there was always this weird air of, like, it just felt strange. Like, things just don't make sense gaming wise. I guess you could argue like, oh, I got so used to I'm so used to just regular run-of-the-mill shooters that when something just challenges what the definition of a regular shooter is, it sends my brain into overdrive mode, and it's like, something's wrong here. Because like, I get that like I'm using a sword and I'm cutting up guys and their body parts are falling apart, but that's not like a normal video game thing, I feel, right? Like, that's just something that, like, if it's like a regular run-of-the-mill video game, it's one of those things where just, like, enemies won't really, I don't know, die that fast, like you would think. But no, this game does that, and they also block your attacks, too. And it also has a strange, like, you could argue, I keep saying like a lot, it's got this strange sort of Redstone type thing where you can kind of motion your direction of your attacks with your melee and what have you. And there's also that whole multiply, like, karma system thing, and that I've played, like I said, I've played this game for a long time, but I never really sat down to fully learn it. You know, I never took the time to go out of my way to understand the complexities of a game like this. So, I learned a lot of that stuff actually just today. Somebody had a guide on, like, how to do, like, you know, hard mode stuff, right? And, he mentioned all this stuff that you can kind of change and fix and whatever, alongside certain other things I didn't know about. I'm trying to think dead offhand what they wore. Oh, God. Okay. I keep hitting F to pick things up because that's what Some games do, but this is one of those games that don't do that. I don't like when you do that. That should have opened, I thought. I guess not. Alright, we got the green card. Get it? Because, you know, old school, baby. You got the Duke Nukem Forever, I think. That's the same thing, didn't it? That whole joke of, like, I don't want to use a fucking key card. Something like that. I don't remember. But anyway, yeah, this game is just... I forgot what I was going to mention earlier, by the way, so don't worry. I literally just forgot what it was I was trying to get at. But this game is... It's good. It's very good. Don't let the weirdness of it kind of put you off, I guess. Hold on. A little itchies. Don't let the weirdness of it put you off. Oh, the multiplier thing. Yeah. I didn't know about this, but I used to think back in the day, like, the multiplier was based on what types of kills you get, how long it takes you to kill, that kind of thing. I thought it was an actual legit ranking system. It is a legit ranking system. But there's just one difference, though. That same ranking system... How do you aim at X, of course? God damn it, of course it is. That same ranking system is mostly just like how many kills you get in like a second or two. It's not based on what type of kill you get or how you kill. From what I'm understanding, it's just like, oh, well, did you kill them fast enough? Because this is a flying wild hog game. And for those that are not familiar, they make a lot of weird stuff. And when I say weird, I mean, I don't know, there's just... They're weird, alright? There's a lot of... I don't know. This is going to sound really mean. I like their games. For the most part. I'm not a big fan of Shadow Warrior 2, though, but... they have this strange thing where it feels like they have an identity crisis sometimes. And by that, I mean, basically... The first game is very obvious, you know, retro revive game, right? Like, there's an obvious air of, like, yeah, this game is definitely the reboot type thing that was going on at the time, like Doom 2016 and such, and Wolfenstein, New Order, and I might play that, maybe. You know, those types of games, right? Like, it's very obvious it was just trying to, I wouldn't say cash in. That's kind of mean to say it that way. Less so cash in, but more so like they wanted to do something for Shadow Warrior 2, and they brought it back. So at least Shadow Warrior got something good out of this. And it did. It reasonably did. I would argue that Shadow Warrior got something good out of what we got. Wolfenstein got it good, and let's be honest, Doom. If anybody got it really good, it was fucking Doom. By the way, if you shoot enough rabbits, eventually, like this black demon spawned one or whatever will come out and chase you down with heavy metal music. And when I say these games are weird, I mean they're very just... It's just very abstract, I guess. It's very avant-garde, you know. It's very strange and tasteful. I don't know how to explain it. It's like somebody took a turd and wiped it all over the painting and then just said, look at this nice, delectable brown stain I left all over this painting. But there's like a hidden meaning behind it. Like, why would somebody do that? That's what we all need to know. That's a female body. I've never seen that before. Well, I think I've passed by it, but I never looked specifically. You don't see that very often where it's like, oh, it's woman body dead on thing. Unless it's Duke Nukem. And then it's, oh, well, woman now be trapped in alien pod thing, and now she going to get pregno. She gonna get pregante pretty soon. That's a thing. I'll be skipping the cutscenes because I can. Don't mind me. I'm just a silly little guy. I thought usually these things just give me the stuff when I open the thing. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you gotta tap. Yeah, I forgot about that. This whole little deal. So when you're at a certain threshold, depending on your skill level, you can actually heal yourself for a very limited amount of time. Wait, or was it not a threshold? No, it is. The threshold's 65. Okay. Just a lot bigger than I thought it was. Does that give me anything? No. Alright, so real quick to explain a few things. Flying Wild Hog, like I kept saying, they make a lot of odd design choices. And one of their odd games was Hard Reset, okay? Which actually has an Easter egg in this game too. And there's Easter eggs like Serious Sam and such, which you can get the Serious Sam 3 Sledgehammer. Will I ever play Serious Sam on the channel? Who knows? To be fair, the only Serious Sam I've ever beaten was actually 3 itself. So, call me a loser or whatever, but that is actually unironically true. So Q is, well, when you don't have your sword equipped, it's actually just whips out sword. So if you want to use that to do a quick slice, that's how you get that to work. I'm pretty sure the hard reset thing is... No, that's way further in. Hard reset was a game where explosions are just big and giant and everything will fucking kill you. And it's really annoying. Here's one Easter egg you can find. That's a reference to Shadow Warrior, the original game, the classic series. I don't remember, but one of them should be able to shoot you. I'm pretty sure. I thought so. Here's another waterfall with another secret in it. Those are one of our first secrets we can get. Yay. I'm not going to get all the secrets either, by the way. I just want to let that be known that I'm not going to do that. Looks like karma's not a thing yet. Am I really this... Yeah, I can't... I'm really this terrible, huh? Oh. Like, I'm really that bad of a shot? That just feels like there's just no way, you know? I should be careful where I'm jumping at because this is the other side. I don't want to jump over there and lose track of where I pretty much was. Yeah, oof. What if I did Shadow Warrior 2? Co-op. Online co-op. What do you guys think, huh? I think hell no. Well, one, I mean, I don't really have people that are going to want to play it either. To be completely fair to you, I don't think so, yeah. How do you use heart? Okay, so T is quick sword. No, T is just switch. Okay, it's switched back to previous weapon then. God damn, this stupid fucking chair. It's been squeaking recently. I'm not that fat. Am I actually getting fat? Well, I think I am getting fatter. I've not been able to work out in like a week. I'm not kidding. Like I can't. Like my arm, I did something to it. I don't know if I fractured it or what. I have no idea, but it hurts like a ton if I move it a certain way. And I'm worried that I might, you know, break it even more if I did start working out again. And it's like, ugh. I can't do that. Would you stop squeaking? Goddamn. Get up there and kill him. There you go. If there's anything else in here. Nope. Alright. Thank you, I know. Trying to think of anything else I can possibly say that needs to be talked about remotely whatsoever. I don't know. This game is good. It's got, you know, the retro style, revitalized style thing to it that it do. I guess there was more enemies. I didn't really notice that they were there because I can't hear anything. I keep hitting F. Well, I just did get done playing Bioshock Infinite for a bit, so hitting F makes sense. That thing is just basically just destroyed whatever. Yeah. Oh, I guess I have to learn. Wait, what's going on with this goddamn... It's probably my video drive. It's gotta be, dude. Because, like, it just keeps crashing everything I do. Like, the game just now crashed. I might have to reset. If this fucks up the entire video, like, that sucks. Yeah, learn it. So, WW left mouse. Gotcha. It's just this. Oh, for fuck's sake, move! I could take a wild guess at what that does. Ugh. You don't need to tell me all the time. Goddamn. Whoa. The fuck was that? The game just loaded in. So I finally get karma. Alright, well, I should have read all that. But as far as I know, it doesn't really matter what you use to get it, as long as you just kill as fast as you can possibly kill. From my gathering of information, I probably peeked the mic when I said that. From my gathering of information, it seems like that could be the case. And I'm really bad at getting 5 stars. And now I really want to see somebody do a 5-star run. Like, of every level. Oh yeah, since Hard Reset was one of their older games that this game clearly definitely likes to, you know, go on about, I guess you could say. Explosions are a big thing, and big they are. Also, Hotline Miami because you can get the DLC thing. Fucking quit it! There it goes. There it goes. There it goes. Told you. And I fucked it all up. Okay, great. I was gonna look at those, but these assholes ruined it because they had to come in and hit me. Yeah, these games, they like their explosions, and it's gonna get old real quick. But just bear that in mind, that that's a thing that's gonna happen with these types of games. They really like to keep doing that a lot. But understand one thing though. Even though Flying Wild Hog makes a lot of very odd, obtuse games that still kind of hold together, they're not bad. And, well, like I said, they hold together. I guess you could say, like, think Postal 2, but not nearly as odd, I guess. Like, close in design to the idea of just abstract game. But this one still tries to play closer to those types of games that we're kind of more familiar with. Like, I would still argue that at the very least this game still kind of, for what it's worth, and for the most part, can still kind of hold up to 2016, like Doom 2016 and Wolfenstein New Order. Even though I would argue those games are much better put together, and they're a lot more appealing to the normal sense, this game still has some fun and unique things to it that I would still argue that, yeah, this is still quite reasonable and decent and fun. It's just weird fun. That's the best way I can put it. And I feel like Flying Wild Hog has a tendency to kind of just copy things a lot too. It's mainly with Shadow Warrior. It felt like they didn't know what they were doing with it for a while. Like the first game, like I said, was just like, oh, well, everything else is getting revitalized. Let's do it too. And then they did it. And it's like, okay, cool. And then they were like, you know what? Borderlands and looter shooters are a big thing. What if for some reason we decided to make Shadow Warrior 2 a looter shooter? Okay, I guess. I mean, we never really technically had a Shadow Warrior 2, really, so, I mean, why not at that point? I mean, to be fair, Blood 2 is a thing, and that's weird as fuck, too, so it's like, hold on, I'm flipping up here. I don't know. You know, I mean, why not, I guess. And then 3 comes out. And when did 3 come out? Around the time after fucking Doom Eternal did. So guess what that game decided to be? Doom Eternal. And there's nothing inherently wrong with trying to be or trying to copy off of, or I should say, for what it's worth, arguably, I should say, to be fair, inspired by. There's nothing wrong with taking inspiration and using that to your advantage. Using it for your own stuff or whatever. As long as people just kind of understand and it's like, okay, you know, like, I get it. It's just tongue-in-cheek or it makes sense that they would do it. And I'm fine with Flying Wild Hog doing what they do. I'm perfectly fine with how they handle it. They seem to handle it pretty well enough. Except for 2, in my opinion. I don't really care much for Shadow Warrior 2, but hey, you know, we can't like everything, right? But either way, they had a slight identity crisis with Shadow Warrior, it felt like, for a while. And then Evil West came out, and I missed out on it. And I kept hearing it was really good, and I was like, oh, it's really good? Like, really, really good? Like, I'll play it at some point, but I don't know when. And then I had it on my wish list for a while. It went on sale on Steam just recently. I bought it for $7. Played it. Thought it was just neat at first, but nothing really special. I was like, alright, this is neat, I guess, but I don't know. It's neat. Some things some things I prefer it to be like, I guess, but I don't know. It scratched an itch for a little while, and then I could decide to go back and play it again. That's death. Why would you fucking... Why would you make it not look like it's death? Why would you make it not... What? Why would you... Oh, fuck off. Oh, brother, this guy stinks. Die, asshole. Anywho, I played it a second time. I played it on evil difficulty. I first played on hard. I was like, this is alright. It's a little difficult sometimes, but it's alright. And then you just kind of learn the game, and it's like, whoa. This game's awesome. Like, genuinely, like, holy shit. Like, this is a really good, solid beat 'em up. You know? And it was. And it is. It still is. Surprisingly enough, I still enjoy the hell out of it. I still like it. A ton, even. Enough so to do a hardcoring guides of it, for God's sake. You see what I mean by explosion shit? It's everywhere, dude. It's everywhere. It's all the time. Everything explodes all the time. That is basically, essentially, what the hell Shadow Warrior series is. And to be fair, I played the Shadow Warrior reboots before I played Hard Reset. I do own Hard Reset now. I have both. I have Hard Reset 1 and the Redux version. And fucking Christ, there's something... Hard Reset's neat. There's some neat stuff to it. Like, you can... Like, when you kill enemies, you just get XP. Just automatically just get experience points for it. And then after... well, you can basically just go use that XP, of course, to go buy upgrades and what have you. Which is really cool. You know, is it just me or should that have hit? Am I going insane? Besides just seeing random bodies just get beheaded and stuff. You guys look stupid. Dying like that. Either way, I tried it out. You know, I think it's neat, but God, it's kind of hard, though. I mean, I'm playing on hard, of course, but... It's just one of those things where... I don't know. It's just oddly harder than you kind of think it should be, I guess, or would be. Man, I shouldn't have done this recording right now because I am tired as hell. Like, I'm really feeling the effects of tiredness. That can only be one way. By the way, the fortune cookies do change. They are RNG. Not where they spawn, but just what they are. What they say. Those do change. And there'll be times, I'm sure, we're going to have repeats. So, I wonder if the fire is still the same effect. I think so. As it is in Evil West. Where if you move around, you can still see it like in a 2D plane. Let's go back and get that secret again. Because I need that one back. Kind of like having my secrets collected. And then don't worry, I'll go get the Easter egg. Don't fret, civilians. I'll find the Easter egg. Because I know where it's at, and it takes a long fucking time to get to it. But then again, with a game like this, I guess it makes sense to do that. Again, that looks like something you could just go jump down to and just be fine. But the game's like, nah, not really, bruh. Now, I'm pretty sure there's other secrets I'm missing. I'm totally missing, like, a bunch of them, I'm sure. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I really honestly wouldn't be surprised. Hell, I wouldn't be surprised if my goddamn thing crashed. My OBS at this point. I wouldn't be surprised at all. I don't think it matters which way you go. I'm not going to go both ways. I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing that. Just not doing it. Okay? I'm not doing it. 400 meters, the road ends. Here we go. I'm pretty sure standing still gives you more stamina, I think, but I could be wrong. Ugh. Yeah, I know. You know what? Oh, God, hold on. Sorry, my arm is just breaking apart. I hate how this thing keeps breaking on me. Not my arm, but just the fucking game. Let's see. You want me to upgrade stuff, right? You want me to get stuff? Okay, let's get stuff. We got mind, we got luck. What's hard on again? Hearts increased. Okay, finding demon hearts is increased. Find 10% more ammo. And then double damage chance with all weapons. Ooh. You find 20% more money. What does that say? Money is no object to the man who knows all objects are an illusion. Wait, hold on. What? I need to reread that again. Now that's funny, though. Money is no object to the man who knows all objects are an illusion. Okay, yeah, if it's an illusion, it's not an object then, right? Let's see here. Stamina increased by 20%. Yes. Wait, I don't have fucking... Oh, come on. You fucking bastards. I don't... Yeah, I can't do these yet, I guess. I think it just has to be specifically... Damn it. I could get Shockwave, I guess. Knocks down enemies in a 4-meter range. And then we have to use the right mouse one for this one. Go back, you bitch. I think my game... Hold on, I'm going to check something real quick. I'm pretty sure my game's fucking breaking. Or my OBS has to be breaking at this point. It has to be just having issues. Right? So this is our new power. Okay, there's that. I don't know, I thought that it would probably be something different, but I was mistaken. Not that it's the game's fault or anything like that, but I simply just wasn't paying attention. God, my fucking back is killing me too. This is going to be the worst Let's Play I've ever done, and it's going to get like 10, 20 different dislikes, I just know it. Because as soon as somebody hears a chair squeak, it's over. The moment I breathe, it's over. The moment I do fucking anything, it's over. Alright, so here's our fun little Easter egg. Yes, you can cut this up, but it doesn't really do much. But if you look back here, you can see the gorillas. At least I think that's what they're called. Gorillas, right? From Hard Reset. These fuckers are terrible. Now, gorillas are different looking. Yeah, they look way different than that. Either way, that's Hard Reset. One of their older games that they made. And you can get it on Steam as well. And there's no other Easter eggs back here. And I think if you run to the other end, there might be like maybe some money. There might be maybe something back there. But I think that it has the same thing that this one does. Where there's a curtain hiding Hard Reset behind it. And I'm not running all the way to the other side. That's a whole total like 800 meters. Honestly, that's a whole 1,200 meters in total. Because I'm running 400 this way. 400 back. Wait a minute. I mathed wrong. Oops, I forgot one. I run back 400. Then I gotta run 400 toward and then back from the other side. And it's like, that's a whole 1,600 motherfucking meters. Like, this is already a long trek as it is. I don't want to keep doing this. And I don't remember if there was anything that way or not. There might have been. I don't know. But you know what? The hell with it. I'm not here to get everything. I mean, I'm here to win, guys. I am specifically here to beat the game, and that's about it. And I think I know what's wrong with the game. It's just my driver recently has just been complete fucking crap. Okay, secret-wise, I missed quite a bit, actually. And I died once, yes. Let's see. I didn't get any achievements. I got like 85% of the karma. That's difficult to get. I missed a little less than half the money. Oh well. On to the next, I guess. But the good news is, I'm playing on PC. At least the game should theoretically load fast. Well, theoretically. And these long-ass chapters. Again, I like this game a lot. Don't worry. I do. It might not... I just don't think it was the best time to do a recording for this. But it's too late now. I'm not going to want to stop now because I've already gotten to this point. There's no point in stopping. That's how I see it. And now we're going to get into the what I consider the good parts of the game. Yes. I do not like Chapter 1. I really don't. I just think it's annoying. By the way, you can blow up cars. So have fun. And watch out, too, because you know how it is with these types of games. Once they set on fire... Oh, boy. Yeah, because they're just going to go off. Sword is usually probably the best thing you're going to have. Like, unironically. Sword is just your best friend. Explosions are your best friend, that kind of thing. So, keep that in mind. And no, you cannot heal at the same time. Was that an elite version of him? That just popped up, I think. God damn, that's a lot of enemies. But then again, we have this. And again, it's flying wild hogs, so of course it's a lot of butt-fucking enemies. Oh, that's right, they can do that. Please give me a lot of stuff. Cool. Yeah, so after recently learning that, oh, I just need to kill fast in a lot of them, makes a lot of sense. By the way, something else that Shadow Warrior 2 does that pisses me off is when you open up chests, I think you have to actually click on the items in the chest to still pick them up. And it's like, I missed that thing from Shadow Warrior 1 where I can just do it without it. Maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe I forgot. Fuck you. Yeah, when I was younger playing this game, I didn't know what these characters even wore. I had no prior knowledge of anything about this game company whatsoever, besides just like, oh, they made the Shadow Warrior reboot. I want to play that. And then I did, and I liked it, and that was cool. This place is dangerous. I mean it. There's your hard reset. So, there's that. Yeah, you want to... You're going to want to be careful in here. Just fair warning. So, yeah. I mean, sure, if you can handle it and, you know, you can heal fast enough, go right ahead, but... Trust me when I say this. It's not very safe. Fuck. Yeah, I was kind of dumb of me to do that. And I still don't know what the Serious Sam collab thing, or why Hotline Miami. I don't know why. And if you also click on, I think, I don't know if it worked. I can't hear my thing right now. But if you click on the Serious Sam arcade, it will actually play the song from Serious Sam 3. Okay, I get it. I have karma points. You don't have to keep telling me. Watch this. See ya. Oh, that didn't do anything. Yeah, that's gonna do a thing. See what I mean? Well, it didn't blow up everything, but shit do be blowing up, and I don't like that. It scares me. There's our keys. Now back upstairs. I thought I saw a fortune cookie. And then I actually saw a piece of dust flying by, too, funny enough. Yeah, I thought that was kind of weird. Must have been a ghost. Everybody says that it basically is. Alright. We get up here, and I fell off. God, I'm dumb. What are you guys doing out here all by yourselves? You shouldn't be out here playing without at least some supervision. Fine, you fucking tattletale. I'll go spend your stupid karma point. So you can shut the fuck up. Good God, it just doesn't stop. It's like, just get one, just get one. I know, I'm well aware. I'll get my stamina up because that's way, in my opinion, way more useful. I'll spend the money later when I get probably better weapons. Once I get that machine gun, I'll probably buy stuff for that. Or the shotgun. Yeah, spoiler alert, you get a shotgun, a machine gun, all that fun stuff. Wait. Do you get a shotgun in this game? I could have sworn you did. I might be thinking of Shadow Warrior 2. I hope not. I don't like the shotgun in Shadow Warrior 2. I'm pretty sure it's probably well known now, but I'm not a big fan of Shadow Warrior 2. But hey, I'm not against playing it or anything, but I don't know. I'll say that much. I don't know. There's a thing down here, by the way, that we have to go do. So go ahead and switch back to your sword. Turn on your flashy light. Oh, wait, that's right. We have to come back later because we can't do anything with it yet. Wait, doesn't that use up stuff? Like health? No. No. You know, I never buy that upgrade, like, ever. Okay. We got another big fight coming, so get ready for that. Got these assholes. These guys, they're like weirdly more tanky, I guess. If anything, I don't really know specifically what I can say about them besides that they're just slightly more tanky, slightly more annoying. Just, that's about it, really. Just more annoying. How do I suck this much at shooting just object in front of me? Hell, how am I not killing these asswipes is what I want to know. Like, they're not dying on me here. I know I just said they were tankier, but it shouldn't be that bad. Die. Okay, we can't leave yet because, well, We need to shut down the power. Shut down the very object that's causing the problem in the first place. And guess what that is? This son of a bitch. Why couldn't we just come back down here in the first place? Because it was protected by a barrier from these guys, I guess. So, fuck me. Why not? And now I have a crystal. And I have to be reminded every 5 seconds that I can spend that said crystal. There's a secret back here. I'll prove it. Bam. Yes, we're doing the Doom 2016 thing. What the fuck? What? How? Ooh, that was my thumb. Damn, sorry. Oh my fucking god! Who fucking built this to be this way? Who the fuck decided that, yeah, that's a good idea, make the checkpoint system absolutely dog shit horrendous? Look, game, I'm trying everything I can to praise you up and down. I love this game. I'm not kidding. I like this game. But holy fuck. Maybe it's not a good Let's Play game. Who knows? That could be it. Or I'm just, like I said, just incredibly tired. It is like, oh god, 12:47. Yeah, it's kind of late. Not gonna lie. That's quite a bit late. Just saying. Really shouldn't be up that late now, should I? Oh well. Alright, well at least a headshot took out these guys in one go. That's pretty good. Yeah, don't worry. Once we get better stuff, I'll get better at the game and yada yada yada. But I do feel like this is probably better off as like a super casual game though for me. It's not something I probably should have done as a Let's Play, to be fair, but oh, who cares? But that's a weird thing, right? Like, oh, it's a super casual game that you like to play every once in a while, right? So at that point, it's just, why not play it for a video? Because that would make the most sense. And that does make sense. That's partly why I'm doing it. But then at the same time, you know, I got these weird things that just happen, like these weird checkpoints that just fuck everything up, and it's like, ugh. I don't like wasting people's time, especially my own. And it sucks when that happens, and I gotta go... I know why I died. Don't worry. I know how to prevent it. I always do that every time I get to that secret area, and I always forget that, oh yeah, you fucking die if you do that. What happens is if you dash, it will kill you. Because you're dashing off a higher plane that the game just registers as like too high or something. Like I think what it does, I think it registers that you're in the air for a long period of time, and it just considers that like, oh, you're falling down. Well, here's level 1 of Shadow Warrior. You know, it's funny, I have PTSD at this fucking level because I'm just waiting and waiting for somebody to come out of those damn trains and just those, rocket things or whatever it was. The turrets behind them. Pretty cool, though. I would like to do Shadow Warrior 1 Classic, but I think that's one of those games I'm going to have to get good at again because, whew, man, that is a tough game. I think it's tough, though. Tough to find out where to go. Tough to play. I respect it. I like Shadow Warrior Classic, of course. I don't think I've ever beaten Wanton Destruction yet. I don't know. I could have sworn I did. I have no recollection if I beat the expansions yet. I beat most of the expansions for Duke. Like, I beat World Tours 1 when that one came out. I beat everything but Duke out in DC, I think. No, I don't think I even beat Caribbean, or whatever it's called, the Life's a Beach. That's level 1. Whatever expansion that one was, the beach one. I don't think I did beat that one either. But I did beat the Christmas one. I gotta get out of here. These lights are hurting my eyes. Fuck! Turn that goddamn thing off. Fucker. You know, there's actually less explosions in this game than there was in Hard Reset. I'm not kidding. You want proof? Go watch a video on it and then come back and then be like, whoa. He wasn't kidding. I'm a little bit dazed and confused, right? Oh, I know why. As I think you actually have to run up to the cop car and then click... Yeah, god damn it! My bad, I forgot that that's what we're supposed to do. And now we get the submachine gun. And it's not even reloaded, so awesome. Here's the iron sight, aim in for you. You can actually get dual wield too later, which is pretty dope. And of course, this is one of those games where you can buy upgrades on the go. So you doth not need to worry about that. Also, I have not beaten Shadow Warrior on PC yet. I was a console pleb back in the day, so... And I usually buy these games on sale, like $1 or $2. Because I like them enough. I kind of just, whenever I do that, I just consider it like, oh, I'm basically just playing, I'm paying to play the game again because it's such a cool game. It's like, you know, when you go to Taco Bell to go get something to eat, go get like a burrito, like a beefy 5-layer or whatever. It's kind of like that, you know? You're paying for another beefy 5-layer, even though you really shouldn't, but you're doing it anyway. Because you're really craving one. That's a terrible analogy for this scenario because it doesn't exactly fit. But either way, I'm also just giving back to the economy at that point, right? I'm just putting money back into the economy. I'm giving people money. And letting things just kind of do its thing, I guess. So yeah, great showing off the machine gun, right? Yeah, I know. That's why I said. Okay, so T is... Wait, then how in the living hell... Is there supposed to be a weapon wheel? But that could be a console-only thing, though. But most of the time, if there's a weapon wheel in a game like this, they usually just have it... Fuck! They usually have it, you know... Yeah. Sorry, I just got randomly depressed there for a second. Sorry about that. It's been happening recently. Yeah. I feel like the older I get, the worse it's just getting. It sucks. And it also sucks when you feel like there's nothing you can do about it, too. Like, no one can help, no one can fix it, no one cares. You know what I mean? It's just how it is. This bitch of an earth. I'm getting depressed in Shadow Warrior. I don't like that one bit. But it is late at night. Like, it's late as fuck. And it's like, yeah, I need to go to sleep, man. Because it's going to get worse. Alright, let's just grab some stuff real quick. And then call it a video. Because we're near the end anyway. I'm pretty sure next time I play, I'll probably have a pretty good time. This game's still fun, though. But like I said, there's just certain games that don't really bode well, in my opinion, for a Let's Play. And I feel like this is one of them that might be that, where it's neat at first, but then you start to kind of just crack a little. And right game, but wrong time, maybe. And there you go. If you do that, these bastards will spawn, and I gotta kill them. Because if you don't, he'll kill you. And he's a hard motherfucker to kill. That's why you don't kill random rabbits. Is he gone? Nope. That's the thing, though. Like, again, I can't hear the music, so... For me, I can't hear shit. Yeah, never do this. This is a bad idea. It's a waste of ammo. It's a waste of everything else. You know what? Okay, how the fuck do you use hearts in this game? And can you stop crashing? Holy hell. Oh my god. It's constant with this thing, man. It's constant. How the fuck do I use a heart? Let's find out. It doesn't tell me. Are you kidding me? There's no specific button for it? Wait a minute. I might have an idea. I bet you have an idea of what it is. It's probably like 9 or something, or 0 or something, right? Yaha! This probably won't work. It doesn't work because he's not technically a demon. God damn it, fuck. Yeah, this was a bad idea. I could reload the checkpoint, but I do want to kill him. You know what? Before we kill him... Is he... No, he just teleported behind me. I was going to say, is he dead? The fuck did he go now? Is he dead now? Yeah, he's finally fucking... Goddamn. Okay, I'll spend the karma points again. Fine. Whatever. Let me think here. Flux. Oops. Healing, which we got most of them. Well. Okay, cool. That'd be good to have. Let's do some weapon upgrades here real quick. So we got the Akimbo upgrade. We've got just damage upgrade, which I'll take that. I like damage upgrade. Increase accuracy. Just you can just buy ammunition. Sorry. You know what? We'll do that. We'll do all three of those. What about the? Oh, okay, you have to get those later. But I don't have enough money for most of this crap. That sucks. Well, sure. Why not? We'll upgrade the accuracy while we're at it too. And then just in case, hop onto the skills. I already learned that. Why did it not? There, more stamina because I'm cool like that. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to call that a part. So, hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you all next time for some more Shadow Warrior. And, of course, as always, take care, everybody.